Welcome back. Today in our Fit Mods, we're going to teach you about the psoas muscle. And why that is so important is the psoas is the largest muscle that it connects our upper body to our lower half of our body. And what's interesting about it is the way that you build and support the psoas is by relaxing it. And some of you will notice that you might be having pain in the psoas when you have pain around the hips or when you have pain right around that bra strap area right in the mid-back. And it's because we don't have any engagement in here, or there's weakness in here. If there's inflammation going on in the intestines, for example, it's like we have this part here and then we've got our pelvis and then there's nothing in between that is supportive, and so it's putting a lot of pressure on that little hook right there. Interestingly, that's another bundle of nerves for the vagus nerve. So the psoas occupation is very important. When you do all yoga is breath work. And so any type of yoga that you can do or that your body can do, I highly recommend doing some programs at home with yoga if you're comfortable with that, or taking advantage of the wonderful yoga studios that you have in your communities and learning proper yoga techniques and proper yoga postures and how to release tension and just breathe and engage the breath as you're going through postures. That will stimulate lymphatic flow. It works muscles. It's an excellent workout. It's excellent cardio. It's excellent flexibility. It helps the psoas muscle. It stimulates and balances the vagus nerve systems. So I've got 6 exercises for you to learn, and then you can practice these throughout your support sessions. So we're going to move over here to the bench. And one of the first ones, they all have such fun names, but one of the first ones that we're going to do is called Happy Baby. And you're simply laying on your back and pull your knees to your chest. And then move your arms down and hold onto your big toe. And your knees are now spread out. And now try to have your feet flat, pointed to the ceiling. And you just gently rock back and forth from side to side. Okay, again, do within your body's limits. The next one would just be a simple cat-cow, and you're on all fours. And you try to lengthen your spine. Inhale and arch your back. Exhale, let it cave. And do a few sessions of those. That feels really good. That really helps to relax that psoas and to stretch those muscles. Those are really good to do after your stabilizer exercises as well. One of my favorites is the cobra. And that's where you're lying flat on the floor with your legs stretched out, your hands by your neck, and you just gently push up. You don't have to go very high. If this is all the higher you can go, that's fine. If you can go higher, you just breathe in and out, release tension. But let your arms do the work of pushing you up and holding you up. And feel the flexibility as it stretches the inner belly and relaxes the muscles of the spine. Next, there would be one called camel. And it helps to relax, again, those muscles in the back. It helps to deactivate. The psoas does a lot of work for us during the day. And it gets very tight. And when we can relax that is how we actually strengthen it. So the camel, you're just on your knees and you're kind of stretching backwards. Now if you've had any disc issues, you might want to do this over a ball instead. I do pay a special attention to my discs where I had an injury, so I don't go all the way back. You would lean backwards and hold on to your ankles. What I do is with the ball. simply put the ball down on the floor. You probably can't see it up there. And I just hold my feet against a wall and allow my body to relax over the ball. You can move it up and down, roll around on it. And use the ball to help push you up rather than to try to use your own muscles to get up. The next one would be down dog or child's pose. Down dog is a very typical one where you are hands flat, legs up, bum up. Now for some, again, according to what your back can do, you might want to do child's pose where you're on all fours, and all you do is you just relax back into your hips. And you stay in that posture and take some breaths in and out before you come up and out of it. Again, I am by no means an exercise physiologist, but I know how to coordinate and what is necessary for the body. So I would definitely talk to an exercise person, a fitness trainer. You definitely should have clearance with your doctor or your chiropractor to make sure that you know which exercises are good and safe for you to do. We of course will be doing them, we'll show you the techniques, but we of course will be just very gentle in our guidance and watch what your body can do. So take these to the other people on your team, have them help you to coordinate which ones work well for you, make any alterations that you need to, and we will see you next session.